Hi everybody, Brent here with Autosport Labs with another demo on the upcoming RaceCapture app 2.0. In this video, we will demo the multi-screen configuration as well as some improvements we are making to the gauge layout designer in general. So, one of the things we just added is the ability to snap gauges to a grid, and you should be able to see a grid after I unlocked. So this is locked. Now the dashboard is unlocked and you're basically in edit mode. So if you notice, as I'm moving this gauge around, it will snap to a grid location. And the goal is to make this grid configurable in coarseness so that it'll be easier to create a set of gauges and line them up together. So let's see. I have some simulated data happening here. So you can see that this gauge snaps over to the gauge next to it, and then you can resize the gauge so it fits more accurately. And also notice that if I grab and slide the mouse, or it would be your finger in the case of a iOS or Android deployment, you'll notice that that only the gauges move. If I go and lock the screen, then now swiping is restored and you are not in edit mode. This page is in edit mode. But now all of the pages are in locked mode and you can swipe with your finger. So the benefits of locking the page are numerous. You're not going to accidentally change it while you're racing. That's a given. That's kind of important. You can maintain the overall layout, and it disambiguates editing versus swiping. So it'll make for an easier and better experience. So there we are. Another feature is the ability to add and remove dashboards. If you know, in the current version, you have a list of dashboards you can select from, and they're just these pre-canned, pre-designed dashboards. And now we can add a new dashboard, which gives you a blank canvas. You can use the arrows to kind of go back to your other dashboards, and you press the button to add a gauge. And then let's say you can add an RPM gauge. Oh, I don't see the grid showing up. Now it's showing up. Got a few little bugs to work out. And then we can add another gauge. Actually, whoops. It's early in the morning. Digital gauge, and then I have some data that's just simulated via a Lua script. I guess that could be a topic for another video, how to simulate gauges using Lua. But there we go. We have RPM and gears incrementing. The gears incrementing via a Lua script just at 10 Hertz, just for visualizing the data. No, there isn't somebody shifting their car at that speed. So another thing with this dashboard layout, you see the this is the familiar dashboard configuration screen, And then we have this pop-up, which allows you to add, edit, remove dashboards. And then you see this plus sign here, which is used by this dashboard screen to add a new gauge. So we will be combining these icons into a single destination, so to speak. We'll have a single icon, probably the gear icon in the upper right, and this will allow you to access all three of those functions. So we won't have icons across the top of the screen, but just a single icon that you can use to as a starting point for either adding a dashboard, adding a gauge, or just getting to the general settings for the dashboard as well. All right, well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you with the next update.